Hello. In this video, I'm going to discuss the idea of closure of a set. Um, According to our definition, the closure of a set A, we denote that by A bar, is defined to be the intersection of all closed supersets of A. No? Where A here is a subset of an empty set X, and we have a topology defined on that X. So therefore, the pair X comma tau is a topological space. Okay. So A bar, or the closure of A, is defined to be the intersection of all closed supersets. And when you say supersets, that refer to sets that contains A. Okay. And these sets are closed, and we denote that by F sub I, okay, the collection of all F sub i's, or uh, F sub i's are closed subsets that contains A. Okay, so the closure of A, according to this definition, is the intersection, okay, intersection of all the F sub i's, where F sub I uh, is a closed subset that contains A. Okay. Now, following are the properties related to the closure of a set A. And first property says that A bar, or the closure of A, is a closed set. Well, that's actually obvious from how A bar is defined, because basically it says here that A bar, or the closure of A, is the intersection of all the closed subsets. And we emphasize that from our previous discussion, no? That the intersection of closed subsets is closed. Okay, so A bar is a closed set. And secondly, A bar is the smallest closed set containing A. Okay. So being the intersection of all the closed sets or closed subsets that contains A bar is the smallest. Okay. Now let's illustrate this using this example. So here we have X with elements A, B, C, D, E, and topology is defined on X, and its elements are X, and this set with A, set with C, D, and so on. Okay, and we define A here to be a set with B as the only element, and B with is a set, actually subset of X, no, with A and C as elements. So our task is to find for the closure of A and the closure of B. Now, to determine the closure of A, remember our definition a while ago for the closure of A. It is the intersection of all the closed subsets, no? The closed subsets of X. Okay. So our first task is to identify those closed subsets of X, or closed sets. Now, how do we determine them? Since what are provided for us are the open sets having this topology on X. We recall here, okay, concept from our previous discussion that we can use to determine the closed subsets of X, or the closed sets. You remember the property that says the intersection of when A is a subset of X, no? as A is a subset of X, A subset of X is closed if and only if its complement, which we denote by E to the C, belongs to the tau open set, okay, or belongs to the topology, right? So that means that to determine the, for our first problem, no, to determine the closure of A, first thing you do is to write down or identify the closed sets. And what are the closed sets? So you refer to the elements of tau. The closed sets are the complement of each element of tau, right? So what is the complement of X? X is an open set being an element of tau. Its complement is an empty set. So the empty set is closed. The empty set is an element of tau. So the complement of the empty set is X. So X is closed. I mean, the empty set is open pala because it's an element of tau. So its complement, which is X, is closed. Then the set whose only element is A is again open. So therefore, its closure, its complement must be closed. Now, what is its complement? We have B, C, D, and E. Also, CD is an open set, so its complement is closed. And we have complement is A, B, and E. And then ACD, its complement is the set with B and E as elements. And then BCDE is open, so its complement is A, right? Okay, so these are the closed sets of uh, X, closed subsets of X. Then the next step is what? To list down or identify the sets that contains A. Okay. So all closed sets containing A are X, of course, it contains A because remember your A uh, is a singleton and whose only element is B, no? So you have X, then of course the set whose elements are B, C, D, and E. And then the set whose elements are A, B, and E. And then the set whose elements are B and E. So the only set that non-empty set that does not contain A is this singleton whose only element is A, right? Okay, after identifying all closed sets that contains A, next thing you do is to now find the intersection of these sets that contains A. Because our definition for the closure of A bar, is the intersection of all these subsets, meaning this intersection of X, intersection of B, C, D, E, intersection of X and B, C, D, E, and set whose elements are A, B, and E, and B and E. Okay? And what is the intersection? The intersection is, so the common element is BE, no? Okay. Yeah, B and E. Those are the common elements of these closed sets. So therefore, A bar or the closure of A is the set whose elements are B and E. Okay. So I hope that's clear. Now, let's consider um, the second, the closure of B. Let's determine the closure of B. Okay, for letter B, we follow the same procedure. No? So from A, we already have empty set X, B, C, D, E, A, B, E, B, E, and A as the closed sets. So we need only to list down all closed sets containing B. And what are those? B contains A and C as elements. So X, of course, contains B. What else? It has A and C as elements. X. Yeah. So the only closed set that contains A is X. So what do you mean by this? Of course, since there's only one set that contains B, then the closure of B is no other than this set, right? The closure of B is no other than this set. So we say that the closure of A, since the only closed set that contains B is X, hence the closure of B, okay, is equal to X. I hope that's clear, right? Okay. Now, last thing I'd like to emphasize in this video is the theorem associated with the idea of closure of A or closure of a set. So in this theorem, you have a topological space, pair of X and tau, topology on X, and a proper subset. So take note, this is a proper subset of X. Then this proper subset of X is closed if and only if A is equal to the closure of A, right? So this is an interesting theorem. So yung A ay closed kapag equal siya sa closure niya. Let's try to prove this theorem. Okay. So anong objective natin? Objective natin ay i-prove itong part na to na ng theorem na A is closed if and only if A is a subset of A bar. At dalawang parts ito, no, yung proof nito, one is we prove this direction, right? That means that uh, given that A is closed, we will prove that A is equal to the closure, right? And then we also prove the other direction, meaning given that A is equal to the closure of A, we will prove that A is closed. Okay. Now, showing that in this direction, no? So, anong gagawin natin dito? Let A be closed, or suppose A is closed, right? So what is the implication? The implication is, according to our definition of the closure, by definition of the closure, right? By definition of the closure, yung A is the smallest closed set, or yung A bar, yung closure, okay? A bar is the smallest closed set containing A, right? Yung A bar natin, okay? It's the smallest closed set containing A. So, anong ibig sabihin ito? Ang ibig sabihin nito na yung A is a subset of A bar. Okay? It is a subset of A bar. And then we prove the other direction. By the way, hindi pa pala, no, kasi we're going to prove nga pala na A is equal to A bar. Okay? A is equal to A bar. So we also have to prove, so that's only the first part. We also have to prove that uh, A bar is a subset of A. Okay? So ipoprove din natin yan. And in this case, we're going to use the standard method of proof, no, for showing that a set is a subset of another set. Otherwise, that we take an arbitrary element of uh, A bar, okay, and then we're going to show that that arbitrary element of A bar is also an element of A, right? If we can demonstrate that, then we can say that A bar is a subset of A. Now, if X is an element of A bar, then that means that X is an element of the intersection of all the closed sets, no? So this is an element of all the intersection, or the element of the intersection of all F sub i's. Remember from our definition, okay, where F sub I is a closed set, or a closed subset of X. So this is the class of all closed subsets, no, containing A. Okay, the class of all closed sets or closed subsets containing containing A. Okay, and then um, if this is the class of all closed subsets containing A, ano ang implication? The implication is since A is closed, okay, since A is closed, it means that A belongs to this collection, right? One of F sub i's. Okay. So since A is closed, okay, since A is closed, that means that A is one of F sub i's, right? One of F sub i's. Yung mga F sub i's natin, mga kanyan, mga closed subsets containing A. So what is the implication? It means that yung X natin na element ng A bar belongs also to A. Because of the fact that X is an element of the intersection of all closed subsets containing A. And yung A na to belong doon kasi closed din siya. So therefore, dahil ang X ay element ng intersection, so X must also be an element of A. And what is the implication? It means that A bar is a subset of A. Ayun. So that means that A bar is equal to A, right? Oh, we're done. We're not done yet with the proof. We only uh, shown the proof for one direction. So for the other direction, okay, let's write the proof here. So for the other direction, what do we do? Here, we will assume that A is, so suppose that A is equal to the closure of A, okay? We will show that A is closed, right? Well, this is actually obvious and this is clear. Of course, you cannot use the argument that it is clear that no, you cannot use that argument to prove something. But it should be supported by some. No matter how clear it should be supported by something. So suppose that A is equal to A bar, and so that means that since A bar is closed, so A is equal to A bar, and since A bar is closed, it follows that A is closed, right? And we're done. We're done with the proof, okay? So that's all for this video. Happy watching and God bless.